Hello and welcome to 5 Minute Sunday School. Today is Mother's Day or Mothering Sunday, a day where we have a chance to say a big thank you to our mums and all those who look after and care for us. And we're reminded just how much we're loved. Today we're going to start with a game, a scavenger hunt. In a minute I'm going to ask you to go and find something, and you can pause the video whilst you hunt and then bring it back to where you're sitting now. It's not a race, so don't rush and take care. So the first thing that I'd like you to go and find is a favourite teddy bear or a toy that you love very much. Off you go and find that now. So I wonder what you chose as your favourite. This is Susie. She's my favourite. She was my dolly when I was a little girl, so she's a bit old and battered now. But that's okay, because I still love her very much and she's very precious to me. So the next thing that I would like you to go and find is something that we eat with. So pause the video and go and find that now. I wonder what you found. I got a spoon and a knife and a fork. Perhaps you got a plate or bowl or something else. These are the things that we use to eat our food with, aren't they? The last thing that I would like you to go and find is something really important or precious to you. Maybe something that someone gave you or something that you made once. Something that's really important and precious to you. Pause the video and go and find that now. What did you get? What did you choose that's important and precious? I have got this little silver box here. It was my grandmother's, and so I look after it and take care of it and keep it in a safe place because I know just how precious it is to me. These three things that we have just found in our scavenger hunt, something that we love, something that we eat with, so that we are provided with, food that we are provided with, and something that's really precious so that we look after it and keep it safe, remind us just how much our mums and those who look after us care for us and love us and help us. It also reminds me of a story in the Bible when Jesus reminded his friends and those adults around him just how important you are to him. Let's read it together. The friend of little children. Jesus' friends were arguing who was the most important helper in God's kingdom. They wanted to know. I am, James said. No, you're not, said Peter. I am. Nonsense, Matthew said. I'm the cleverest. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Yes, no, am too. This silliness went on and on like that for some time. You see, Jesus' friends had started thinking they had to do something to make themselves special to Jesus. That if they were the cleverest or the nicest or something, Jesus would like them best. But they had forgotten something. Something God had been teaching his people all through the years. That no matter how clever you are, or how good you are, or how rich you are, or how nice you are, or how important you are, none of it makes any difference. Because God's love is a gift, and as anyone will tell you, the whole thing about a gift is it's free. All you have to do is reach out your hands and take it. So while Jesus' friends were arguing, some people who knew all about getting gifts, in fact, you might say they were gift experts, had come to see Jesus. Who were they? They were the little children. Jesus' helpers tried to send them away. Jesus doesn't have time for you, they said. He's too tired. But they were wrong. Jesus always had time for children. Don't ever send them away, Jesus said. Bring the little ones to me. Now, if you had been there, what do you think? Would you have lined up so quietly to see Jesus? Do you think Jesus would have asked you how good you'd been before he'd give you a hug? Would you have had to be on your best behaviour, get dressed up, and not speak until you're spoken to? No, of course not. Or would you have done just what these children did? Run straight up to Jesus and let him pick you up in his arms and swing you round and kiss you and hug you and then sit you on his lap and listen to your stories and your chats. You see, children loved Jesus, and they knew they didn't need to do anything special for Jesus to love them. All they needed to do was to run into his arms. And so that's just what they did. Well, after all the laughing and games, Jesus turned to his helpers and said, "No matter how big you grow, never grow up so much that you lose your child's heart, full of trust in God. Be like these children. They are the most important in my kingdom." So that story and the game that we played reminds us just how much God loves us, how precious and important we are to him. If you want to, perhaps you could draw a picture of the 3 things that you found in our scavenger hunt and write on it just how much God loves you, how he provides for you and helps you, and how precious you are to him. Bye.